Mom, I'm hungry.
Please, I'm begging you.
It's against the rules to give out discarded bento, but it's my right to decide what to do with things that I've purchased. Here you go.
Oh no, you shouldn't have. Thank you so much.
Kawashima-kun, don't just stand there.
Yes, I'm coming.
Jeez, you can't stare off into space when you're working. Manga artist? Or should I call you amateur manga artist?
You're right. I'm Haru Kawashima, 28 years old. I'm dreaming of becoming a manga artist. Last year, the manga that I'd been drawing as a hobby won a special award from a certain publishing company. Seizing this opportunity, I quit my job, as I've always dreamed of becoming a manga artist since childhood. But reality was not so easy after all. After receiving the award, I brought my work to various publishers, but they have not been in a series. Now, I took over my grandparents' house, who passed away, and living here all alone. But it's pretty big, and honestly, it gets quite lonely. It's mentally exhausting to keep drawing comics in that house, not knowing if they're going to be successful or not.
Hey, you're spacing out again. I hired you for the late night shift because you have plenty of time. Don't waste my kindness, okay?
I'm very sorry. That's why I started to work part-time at a convenience store. And today is the final day of part-time job training. I'll start working alone, starting tomorrow. If I can endure the store manager's sarcasm today, things should get easier. The manager, who knows I quit my regular job to pursue a career as a manga artist, constantly mocks me about it.
It's naive to think that you can live your life chasing your dreams without working hard. Chasing your dreams is great, but make sure to work responsibly and take care of your parents.
Manager's sarcasm really gets under my skin, but all I can do is laugh it off and let it slide. One day, a woman approached the cash register. Welcome.
I want bento that are being discarded. I beg you, please.
What?
It's you again. How many times do I have to tell you? I can't give you discarded food. That's the rules. Get out of here.
Who was that, manager?
She started to come here often. She keeps begging for discarded food. We're not here to volunteer, you know? Starting tomorrow, you'll be on your own. Remember not to give her any discarded food. I know you feel sorry for her, but if you show mercy, they might take advantage of it. Besides, I wouldn't want rumors to go around that this place gives out discarded bento.
Yeah, I understand. The next day, the woman who had been turned away by the manager came to the store looking for discarded bento again. Mom, I'm hungry.
Please, I'm begging you.
It's the lady from yesterday, and she has a son. Seems like she's in quite a tough situation. I'm sorry, I can't give you any discarded bento.
I know you can't, but...
But can you wait for me outside the store?
Huh?
I understand what the manager was trying to say, but this is just too pitiful. Well, as long as it's not something that's discarded, it's okay, right? It's against the rules to give out discarded bento, but it's my right to decide what to do with things that I've purchased. Here you go.
But if I take this, there's no way for me to thank you.
It's okay. Hey, does your son like steamed pork buns? Steamed pork buns? Yeah, I want some. You want it? Be careful, it's hot. Okay. If you like, this one's for you.
Oh no, you shouldn't have. Thank you so much.
After that, the mother thanked me a lot and left. It's gonna be fine. Fortunately, there were no other customers around, so no one else saw what had happened. I thought the manager wouldn't find out, but...
Kawashima!
The manager caught me the moment I entered the staff room. Yes?
You! I know you gave that lady some groceries.
He found out.
You are reading too much manga. Once you give them something, they keep coming back for more. What are you gonna do when the rumor spreads that this store's employee gives out free food?
I'm sorry, sir.
This is my store. What you're doing really bothers me. There won't be a next time, all right?
I understand what the manager is trying to say, but I don't think I'm capable of giving up on those two.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Seriously, this is what happens with overly idealistic dreamers. They don't know any harshness of society.
Hey, it's that guy who gave us steamed pork buns.
Huh? Oh, it's you from the other day.
I wanted to say thank you for what you have done to us.
Oh no, it's nothing. I'm glad that I was able to help you. But how they're always dressed. I can't help but notice their somewhat unkempt appearance, but I'm not sure if it's okay to ask about it. Their clothes are stained, and it seems like they haven't taken a bath for several days. I can't help but wonder what kind of life they're living.
I'm sorry we're dressed like this.
Oh no, I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable.
Hey, can you come over to my house and play?
What?
Hey, stop that. He's going home now.
No, I want to play with him. I want him to come over to my house.
You need to stop. You're bothering him.
Well, I don't mind. Oh, but it would be inconvenient to have a complete stranger like me visit your home, right?
Oh no, we don't mind, but it's not troubling you, is it?
I'm okay.
Well then, I'll be glad if you would play with my son for a little while. Oh, but our gas and electricity are both shut off at home.
What? She didn't tell me in details, but it looks like they're having a problem financially. They were wearing dirty clothes because they've had their gas and electricity cut off. And they can only afford to go to public baths and laundromats occasionally. If it's okay with you, why don't you come to my house? Oh, if your husband is okay with that.
I don't have a husband.
Oh, I see.
Are you sure? Hope we're not bothering you.
Not at all. I mean, this must be some kind of fate or connection. If you're okay with something simple, please have a meal at my place. It's already prepared.
Are you sure? Thank you.
I'll also prepare a bath for you. While we were having dinner together, we belatedly introduced ourselves. I found out the mother's name is Yuko Nagata, and the boy's name is Yuta. And surprisingly, Yuko-san was younger than me. After finishing the meal and taking a bath, the day had completely turned to night.
Thank you for letting us use the shower. Sorry for using it before you.
What the?
Is there a problem?
Oh no, it's nothing. I didn't realize she was this beautiful.
The shower was refreshing.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. Yuko-san, why don't you go dry your hair? I'll look after Yuta-kun.
Thank you.
While Yuko-san was drying her hair, I was watching the TV with Yuta-kun. She's beautiful, but why does she look like that now? I mean, where's the father? Would it be okay if I asked her what happened? While I was thinking, Yuta-kun fell asleep.
Oh, Yuta fell asleep. Sorry, he's heavy, isn't he?
I'm fine. It's already late today. So if you're okay with it, please stay the night.
You've truly been so kind and helpful in every way. Thank you so much.
Yuta-kun is a very cute kid.
Yes, he's my treasure. But I'm making him live in such conditions.
Is it okay if I ask what happened?
Yes.
Yuko-san choked on her words and started to talk about her past. Her husband cheated on her and got divorced. Her ex-husband soon remarried with the girl he was cheating with. And her ex-husband was supposed to pay child support. However, the payments stopped a few months ago. Yuko, who had been a housewife through her marriage, couldn't find a job so suddenly.
I don't have any relatives, and I really didn't know who to ask for help.
I'm sorry I asked you something difficult to talk about.
It's okay. It's been a long time since someone treated me kindly. I'm truly happy. Thank you.
I found myself enchanted by Yuko-san's delicate smile.
Are you a manga artist? That's amazing.
Actually, I haven't even had a series published yet, so I'm working part-time at a convenience store. The manager often tells me to stop dreaming and face reality.
Oh no, what you're doing is amazing. Actually, I used to write novels as a hobby in the past.
What? You did?
So I understand a little bit about the challenges of being creative. I used to read a manga called Tsukato Gakuen when I was a kid.
I used to read that too.
Really?
After that, we had fun talking about our favorite manga and novels.
Wow. It's been a while since I got so excited talking about manga and novels like this.
It's not easy raising a child on your own. What are you gonna do from now on?
I really need to think about that.
This is a suggestion from me. If you'd like, you can stay at my place until you get settled.
Oh no, I can't rely on you that much.
But after hearing your story, I can't just say, I see, and push you away either. And besides, as you can see, my house is way too big for someone living alone. Fortunately, it seems like Yuta-kun and I get along well. I would be grateful to spend time with Yuko-san and Yuta-kun too.
I see, but...
Yuko-san was having a hard time making a decision, but as a win-win situation, she agreed with me. And so, a weird life with a woman who is not my girlfriend and her son began. A few months have passed since then. We've completely gotten used to living together as three of us. What I'm looking forward to these days are playing time with Yuta-kun, and secretly enjoy drinking together with Yuko-san after Yuta-kun goes to sleep. To be honest, I've been more and more attracted to Yuko-san. However, I have no idea if Yuko-san is looking for a new partner. Besides, if I confess now, it feels like I'm threatening her to be in a relationship in exchange for living in this house. I've been thinking about that lately, and at the same time, I'm trying to be a good roommate. When I had completely gotten used to my part-time job at the convenience store, the manager, who is usually not around, was waiting in the back room.
Oh, Kawashima-kun, it's been a while. Are you still pursuing your dream of becoming a manga artist?
Yes, sir.
You're still saying something silly like that? Kawashima-kun, how about becoming the manager?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
I'm planning to buy a plot of land nearby and open a second store. But doing the manager's job there on top of everything is a bit too much for my body to handle. So I was thinking if you could be the manager here.
It's a grateful offer, but I don't think I can.
Why?
I want to make sure I have time for manga production.
You're kidding, right? The fact that you're still working part-time here means you're not being recognized as a manga artist anywhere, right? Maybe it's time to give up on your dream and make your life easier. I'm saying this for your own good.
It's true. I still haven't secured a serialization deal with any publishing company. I really don't know if I can make a living as a professional manga artist.
Oh, and I saw you walking with a woman and a child recently. I think it's better to choose a stable income over dreams, so that you won't have to struggle in the future.
It's nothing like that with her.
Well, think about the second store for now.
It's frustrating to hear him say whatever he wants, but the reality is, I can't argue back. I'm home. Huh? What's this? A novel?
Welcome home. Oh, that's...
Did you write this, Yuko-san?
Yes. Watching Kawashima-san draw manga made me want to write novels too.
Sorry for reading it without permission.
No, it's fine. I was planning to show you someday anyway. I'm not good at describing scenes, so it's mostly just dialogue, so you can't really call it a novel.
No, I've only read a little, but it's really interesting. It's a story and setting that I could never come up with. If I could turn Yuko-san's story into a manga... I'm good at drawing pictures and scenes, but I struggle with creating stories. If you're interested, would you like to work together and make manga?
What?
I'll turn the story you wrote into a manga. I think it'll be really interesting.
If it helps Kawashima-san? Yes, absolutely.
And so, after Yuta had fallen asleep, we started working together on creating our piece. After several months, at last, a work based on Yuko-san's original story and me drawing the manga was completed. If this manga sells well, I'll confess to Yuko-san. I was so eager, but the result was a disaster. I didn't get a good response from any publishers. The story should be interesting. It's all my fault. For the past few months, we've been taking care of Yuta and working on manga, and we've been worn out. I don't think Yuko-san's gonna be working with me anymore. It was hard work. I was planning to confess if it went well. How pathetic.
Kawashima-san, don't be so down. It was our first collaboration, and isn't it normal for things like this to happen? I was enjoying the time working with Kawashima-san, and I've become to like you even more.
What?
Oh, I mean...
Yuko-san is blushing. This means there's a chance, right? Well, actually, if the manga went well, I had something I wanted to tell you.
Is that?
So please, let's work on another manga together. Next time, we will win the serialization for sure.
Alright then. I'll put in my best effort to come up with a great story.
Right at that moment, we received an offer from a certain publishing company. The publisher where I brought the first work suggested that if we could work on a different theme. We immediately scheduled a meeting with the editor who contacted us. 2 years have passed since that time. Welcome. Oh, manager, thank you for your hard work today.
Hey, Kawashima-kun. It's been a while. Not many shifts lately, huh? If you don't work more, it's gonna be a problem.
Well...
Are you still writing manga? Seriously, it's about time to face reality. How about being the manager for my second store? It might be tough, but I think it's better than continuing to chase a dream that might never come true.
Well, about that, I'm planning to quit this job this month.
What?
The second work with Yuko-san was serialized immediately. Apparently, the series is buzzing online right from the start. And there's even talk about turning it into an anime. So lately, I've been so busy that part-time work has become almost impossible. I appreciate all your help. I wasn't sure if my dream would come true, but it seems to be working out.
What? You're just lying to have an excuse to quit the part-time job, right?
Well, you can say whatever you want. Thanks anyway. After that, our work got adapted into an anime. It became so popular that even collaboration products were placed in the convenience stores. And as for our relationship...
Honey, you know it's the parent-teachers conference for Utah next week, right?
Yeah, I've made sure to keep my schedule open for it. Knowing that we were in love with each other from the beginning, we got married without any issues. And as for Yuta, he now calls me Dad. Sometimes I wonder, if I had coldly turned away Yuko and Yuta at the late-night convenience store that day, I might not have experienced these happy days. The main character couldn't help but assist the person in need right in front of him. As a result of helping, their life took a significant turn. If you do something good, it may lead to significant happiness. Thank you for watching until the end.